Good morning, this is World Cup Daily from Stoppage Time News. Everything you missed overnight, in one sitting. Coming up, Manchester City brace for Real Madrid's interest in Rodri, Real Madrid close in on completing a deal for Yan Diomande after PSG pull out of the race, and FIFA President Gianni Infantino faces a congressional inquiry over his ties to Donald Trump. It's Monday, the 27th of July. Let's get into it. There's no World Cup wrap this morning, the tournament's been done for a week now, but there's still plenty happening off the pitch. FIFA President Gianni Infantino is facing fresh scrutiny. The Guardian reports that Jamie Raskin, the top Democrat on the US House Judiciary Committee, has opened an investigation into FIFA's contacts with Donald Trump, his administration, and his family businesses, and is pushing FIFA to release the records. Infantino, for his part, spent the weekend firing back at critics. The Daily Mail and the Standard report he posted a 15-slide rant on Instagram defending a string of controversies from the tournament. Elsewhere in the game's boardrooms, Howard Webb, England's chief refereeing officer, has vowed to keep expanding the pool of match officials from underrepresented groups, telling The Guardian, a more diverse talent pool will raise standards across the board. And the laws of the game are getting a tweak too. The Guardian reports English football will trial a new measure this season to stop goalkeepers running down the clock with tactical timeouts, though IMEB hasn't signed off on a permanent rule change yet. Finally, The Guardian's numbers crunch shows the Premier League's spending arms race isn't slowing down, with English clubs reportedly outspending the other 4 major European leagues combined this summer. Our story of the day is out of Manchester. Manchester City are hoping to tie down Rodri to a new contract, but the club is braced for an offer from Real Madrid, according to The Guardian. The Spain midfielder's current deal at the Etihad runs until June 2027, and after a strong World Cup with Spain, Real Madrid are reportedly weighing up a move to bring him to the Bernabeu. City have made re-signing him a priority this summer, but with the European champions circling and Rodri's profile only rising after the tournament, this is shaping up to be one of the transfer sagas of the window.
Nothing is imminent and City remain hopeful he stays put, but The Guardian's report is enough to put every City fan on alert. Worth watching how this develops over the next few weeks as pre-season rolls on. Kate, what's moving on the wire?
Thanks, Arthur. Remember, everything here is reports and speculation until a club confirms it, but there's a lot moving. Real Madrid look to have won the race for Yan Diomande. The Guardian reports Paris Saint-Germain have formally withdrawn from the chase for the RB Leipzig winger, and the teenager is now expected to complete a switch to the Bernabeu. Chelsea, meanwhile, are reportedly exploring a double move for Brighton's Danny Welbeck and Brentford's Jordan Henderson. According to The Guardian, a mix of proven Premier League goals and experienced midfield legs. In North London, the Vinicius Jr. saga isn't going away. The Guardian says Arsenal's interest remains very real, even as Real Madrid's new manager draws a line in the sand over any potential sale. And in Italy, Inter have entered talks with Tottenham over signing club captain Cristian Romero, the club's sporting director confirming the approach after Romero helped Argentina reach the World Cup final. Plenty still to come on all of these. Now let's get through the smaller stuff. A few more for the quickfire round. Chelsea's pursuit of Sunderland captain Granit Xhaka is off. Head coach Regis Lebriz tells The Guardian the move is closed, with Xhaka happy to stay at Sunderland under his old Leverkusen boss, Xabi Alonso. At Anfield, Federico Chiesa says he wants a new chapter under Andoni Iraola after 2 frustrating seasons under Arne Slot, The Guardian reports. And the Italian scored in Liverpool's pre-season win over Sunderland at the weekend. Off the pitch, Tottenham's plans for a new training facility have hit a snag. A High Court judge has quashed Enfield Council's decision to grant planning permission for the Women's and Girls Academy, per The Guardian. And down in League One, Wigan's Gary Caldwell is putting his side through meticulous pre-season planning after keeping the club up in February, with one rule for the season ahead: team first. That's the small print for today. Back to you, Arthur.
So what's coming up? The Scottish Premiership kicks off this Friday, with the Dutch Eredivisie following a week later. The football calendar waits for no one, World Cup or not. In Madrid, keep an eye out for Yan Diomande's medical and unveiling now that PSG are out of the picture. At the Etihad, all eyes on whether Manchester City can get Rodri's new deal over the line before Real Madrid make it official. And across the Premier League, pre-season friendlies continue this week as clubs build toward the August 21st kickoff. We'll have all of it and everything else that breaks overnight right here tomorrow. Stoppage Time news before the final whistle.